Hello everyone, and happy Saturday. Hello and happy Valentine's Day, everyone. How are all of you? Yeah, aren't they pretty? I should have looked for ones that maybe matched my hair a bit better, but... Well... Oh no, is it being unreasonable? Hi. I don't know if you guys can hear the background sound. I downloaded new background music at kind of the last minute, and like I needed more to going on my anxiety today. Hi. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. No background on your side. Interesting. It's trying to work. Alright, so now you can hear it. Let me turn it up a little. I don't know. I don't want it to be too loud because sometimes it has a tendency to go a lot louder than I'd like it to. So I never know. Ah, for the Eastern time zones, it's birthday. It's your younger sister's birthday already. Well, happy birthday to your younger sisters. Aww. You can buy lots of awesome discounted Valentine's Day stuff on your own birthday if your birthday's the 15th. I'm gonna buy myself something probably tomorrow. I don't know, maybe. The background music is too loud? Alright, trying to find a good balance of this can be really hard. Well, chat, did any of you do anything special for Valentine's Day? I tried working food deliveries and it was cringe, so that sucked, but oh well, it's okay. I have my other job, my new job now, so it's fine. She almost got born on the 14th. Your second niece is born on February 2nd. Oh, that's awesome! Aww. What a great month to be born. A lot of people born in late October and early November were probably conceived on Valentine's Day. You got pizza and watched Pokemon the movie 2000. See, maybe I should have just done something to spoil myself. It's very weird, for me, being single on Valentine's Day. The only expectation I have is to just have it be a normal day now. February 15th is your grandparents' anniversary. They've been married 68 years. Wow! 68 years. That's a really long time. Aw, thanks, movie. Well, I didn't do anything really much different than yesterday, except for I didn't have certain chores today. But that's alright. I figured we could spend some time together if you have time to spend now that most people are probably done with anything festive for Valentine's Day. That should be better. Hopefully. see. Nothing festive for you for Valentine's. Yeah, me either. I went into Walgreens and looked around to see, like, do they have anything that I might want to go in there for tomorrow to buy on sale? No, not really. But they did have the Lint brand, Lindt. Is that how you spell it? They have the, yeah, Lindt brand Dubai style chocolate, and it was on clearance. So I bought one of those. Cause I like pistachio, and honestly it's pretty good. So I got to try a piece of one before, so I was like, you know what? Sure. I'll buy it. Let's go. Nothing really. You did some Sonic racing afterwards to only reach at the gate. I haven't played any games today. Yeah, it is awesome. I should try to make a candy bar sometimes. I've made filled chocolates before. One year for Valentine's Day, I made peanut butter cups. They were heart-shaped. And one year I did heart-shaped chocolate strawberries. You just kind of like put them together with toothpicks to make them into a heart after you cut them. And then you dip them in chocolate and you decorate them all pretty. So I've done that before. I've done filled chocolates of other things. I had some ice cream a little bit ago. Rocky Road. It has chocolate in it. Rocky Road is super yummy. Aww. Sadly, no Classroom Kids Valentines to collect this year. I try to find those of characters I like. Aww. Well, hopefully you get some. Gods, I love the cool stuff that you can give in classrooms on Valentine's Day. Those parties growing up were some of my absolute favorite. I love holiday class parties. And handing out stuff and having like really over the top things, not like just a card, but like with candy and cute stickers and like little things of slime or Play-Doh or cool things like that. I really like that kind of stuff. Honestly, even as an adult, I like those kind of things still. You got 2 more Uno X anime the other day. I got both the Boruto ones and the Sakura from Naruto. On one of my many Amazon wish lists, because I have like 50 bazillion of them, I have a Legend of Zelda Uno deck that I really want. Right now I just have a like emoji Uno and then like a mini Uno. Yeah, I don't think I have Dose anymore. I think that was my ex's and he took it because he bought it even though we never played it. So whatever. Yeah, handing out Valentine's School was some of the best. Yeah, and Zelda Uno deck. Do you want me to link you? Let me link you. It's awesome. It's cool to see Anya from Spy X Family all over McDonald's right now. Yeah. Come on, give me the link. Yeah, so here is the Zelda Uno deck. I'm gonna show it on Twitch too, even though I don't think there's honestly anyone over there. But it's fine, we'll pretend that people are there. So that is the Zelda Uno deck, and it is on one of my Amazon lists. I have a lot of Amazon lists. If Amazon didn't dox your city and state, it'd be a little easier because Throne is cool, but they kind of charge a little extra, which I know they need to get paid and stuff, but, you know, it's fine. Excuse me. I have a little bit of hiccups. You can ask Movie. My anxiety has been through the roof all day. But it's okay. Part of it is because I only got 3.5 hours of sleep last night. No, 4.5. I got 3, a little over 3, and then I had to take care of the bird for the morning and stuff, and then slept a little while he watched his movie. Yes, coffee redeem, coffee redeem, coffee redeem. No, it's okay. I did look into a P.O. box or like a virtual address, and they charge a lot for those virtual addresses. And even then, if you have one and you have like a mailbox, you either have to pay for them to hold your packages and pay to pick them up, or pay for them to forward them, and it's like, oh, what the heck? So I might just like do a P.O. box someday when I can justify the monthly expense. Like if I'm getting a lot of mail and stuff as Kiyomi, then I will do it, but since I don't really right now, it's not a huge problem, you know? Not a huge one I have to deal with. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Part of it is I'm very nervous about this stream. You'll find out why. Well, yeah. I mean, right? I wonder if that would still tell your city. I don't know. I'm not really sure how that works. But yeah, true. I should look into that, but it's still like a couple $100, and I don't know. I don't get enough packages or mail as Kiyomi to really be like, yeah, I'm gonna drop $300 or whatever right now, and it'll be fine. Yes, but if a P.O. box, I would just put it in not my city and just drive to it like a couple times a month or something. And that would be fine. And then it could be like, yeah, it's in this big city. Good luck finding her. You're not gonna know because it's a P.O. box anyway. So that would be fine. I'm not too worried about that. Just like drive to the bigger city to have a P.O. box there. Whatever. It gives me an excuse to go to an Asian market and get like yummy Hokkaido ice cream. See, I can make an excuse out of it and make it an adventure. Could do that. For an Amazon locker, we can have 50% of the locker be yours. I wonder... I don't even know if we have Amazon lockers. Oh. I never even thought of that. I meant just having it like attached to, like an Amazon wish list. So Amazon wouldn't do much more than say the city. But yeah, I would have to get an AirTag scanner too. That'd be scary. Some rando shows up at my house and it's like... I wouldn't even answer the door. I don't answer the door for strangers most of the time. I know where there's an Amazon locker. I don't. We have an Amazon distribution center, like, 45 minutes away. Let's see. Oh, apparently there's one at the Staples, less than a mile from me. But that would probably... Does that give away your city? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how it works. I've never used an Amazon locker, so I don't know. One place I go to has a set of lockers on the front of their building. I thought they were dumb, but then you have people stealing stuff. You used an Amazon locker once, only because they gave you $10 off. Ah! Yeah, I've never used one. Using my, normal name and everything, I don't mind people knowing the city and state I live in, but as Kiyomi, I feel like I need an extra level of, carefulness. Good evening, Zephyr. Happy Valentine's Day. How are you? Yeah, I don't know. I might just eventually... Yeah. It might just be better to be like, alright, I have a P.O. box chat. And yeah. Well, chat, since it's Valentine's Day, let's have some joyous or cozy conversation topics, right? Let's see. What are some small things, chat, that might have made you smile recently? The end of the year can be hard, and winter can be hard too. So let's think of some positive things, right? Hello, Gonzo. Happy Valentine's Day. Nice to see you. How are you? How are you? Yeah, some positive things. I would love to hear some positive things. Small things that have made you guys smile lately. It doesn't have to be huge, but, the small moments are also very important. You made some awesome pinto bean chili. Ah, yeah, I think you showed that in the Discord, right? It did look pretty good. I'd have to blend the tomatoes. The dried pinto beans were free. That's awesome. What kind of beans are usually in a chili? Huh. I don't eat a lot of chili. Going to watch Scarlet on Tuesday made you smile, and so did the videos. Yeah. Well, yeah, chili beans, but like... Is that a specific type of bean? Like, I don't know. Red kidney beans, black beans, chili seasoned beans. Oh, okay, quite literally. I don't know. I like 2 kinds of canned chili, and honestly, that's kind of it. Sometimes light red beans. Ah. Let's see. Some things that have made me smile recently. My Facebook has shown me lots of cute birdie videos and lots of cute duck videos. Today I asked Yaki if he'd be my Valentine, and he gave me a kiss, so that also made me super happy. Chili is the spices of peppers, not the beans. Yeah, exactly. But chili the food is a specific kind of thing. I wonder why it's called chili. Like, chilies are chilies, but why is the food chili called chili? I don't know. Is it because you eat it when you're chilly? But there's like a lot of chili cook-offs in the summers, so that doesn't make any sense either. Why is it called chili? You also put ground meat, canned corn, sliced mushrooms, chopped onions and celery. Is it still a chili with all of that, or is it just like a beef and bean soup? Well, yeah, chili is the word for the spiciness, the species of pepper. Sometimes you can add jalapenos for the heat. I want to like jalapeno, but the texture gets to me. And I do like hot sauce, but it needs to be like just the liquidy ones, not ones with chunkies. I like dipping pizza in the Frank's buffalo sauce, and I discovered that one time when having some chicken wings with pizza, and like the sauce got on the pizza, and at first I was really afraid to eat it because I wasn't sure if it was gonna be good or not. So it was a little like, yeah, it's hard for me to deal with changes, even if it's just something subtle like that, right? But yeah. But then I discovered that it's honestly super good. Of course, your relatives in Texas say no respectable Texas chili has beans. I like the canned chili that's like saucy meat and beans. That's pretty much all it is. There's no chunks of tomato, no chunks of onion. I wouldn't eat it that way. I couldn't eat it that way. I like some spicy food. Spice, but it doesn't need to go up to the level of like some of those bulldog noodles from the spicy noodle challenge. But also the texture of those were kind of a thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because I grew up eating just the canned chili, right? And then trying a homemade one that had a bunch of stuff in it. Was I didn't super like it. Skyline chili has spaghetti and cheddar. Yeah, I've seen that before online in like some kind of chili challenge video. You know those YouTube videos where like the channels and people have like everyone brings their dish and everyone else tries it and rates it as 1 to 10, and then like the people tend to be really salty and rude about each other's food, except for sometimes you get the really wholesome ones and you're like, I like this one, the rest of these people are trash. Yeah, I watch those sometimes, but then after a little bit I get really fed up with certain people in the videos that I'm like, I'm done. I don't know why they let this person in the video. They're so poopy and negative all the time. Yes, yeah, that kind. A streamer I watch ate this super spicy one I had, and she ate it like it was nothing. That's okay. Yeah, exactly. They like to think that they're better than everyone else, and then everyone else is like, ew, no. But the thing is, unless you cook at a restaurant, right, with like a set kind of recipe, and people go in there knowing exactly what to expect, not everyone's gonna like your food. Some people are gonna hate it. The show Hot Ones? No, I don't think so. Not spicy enough. Don't they have a higher rating than the 2X now? I don't know. Ah, is it on Netflix or Hulu, or where can I find it? I'll have to give it a look sometime. The 4X? Oh gods. I think I don't know. It's a challenge where celebrity eats really spicy chicken wings. one guilty pleasure that I have, chat, is watching those food challenge YouTubers, right? So they go and they eat these massive amounts of foods in food challenges at like restaurants and stuff, right? And some of them are timed, some of them are not. And it's always crazy to see like the really skinny ones pack away so much food, and it's like, man, even when I ate a lot of food, I could not have eaten that much food. Not quite mukbang. They're like set challenges that they have to pay for, and if they don't win, then they can go on the wall of shame and stuff. I guess maybe it's sort of, yeah, kind of like that. Usually it's like a big meal or a whole butt ton of donuts or desserts or something, and it's very interesting. Some of them are really gross with the way they eat, but casualties? I have not heard of casualties. I've heard of people like losing the challenge, but casualties, like they're goners? Yeah! I love that when they manage to win and they get their like gigantic meal for free, and it's like, oh my gods. So I don't know what it was about the algorithm that decided, hey, Kiyomi needs to see a bunch of these channels of these people eating a metric fart ton of food. Well, yes, I know what casualty means. I had no idea. Like, just the normal food challenges at restaurants, right? Not like a big food, like, I don't know. What? That's kind of scary and sad. A King Kong. I think I've watched a video of somebody doing the King Kong Burger Challenge. At least somebody. But sometimes they're nice to watch. Especially when I'm eating alone. Because then it's like, yeah, I feel a little more full watching you eat a magic fart ton of food while I'm definitely not. And it's like, I tend to have to eat alone a lot of the time, so... Man v food. Ah, yeah. I've heard of that one. A magic fart ton, that should be challenging. Right. Oh. Sorry, chat. My nose is very stuffy today. I don't know why. Kitchen Nightmares was such a fun show. Well, I mean, it was over the top. Cutthroat Kitchen, that was a fun show. I love Alton Brown. He has such good shows. Oh my god, Amy's Baking Company was such a disaster. Alright, chat, let's see. What kind of foods do you guys like to eat for holidays? Next little chef. Oh, have I seen any of that one? I don't know. But yeah, I'll have to check that out for sure. Yeah. I love baking challenge shows. Yeah, there's a number of places where they just went back to their old ways in no time after Gordon left, and then they crowded themselves, you know? It's like, well, I mean, you didn't even listen, so Gordon wasted his time. One thing I love about Gordon Ramsay is he is such a giant jerk to like adults who are cocky and think that they don't have to listen and change and grow, right? And then when you see him with kids, even if they're somewhat similar, he's so much more gentle because at least with kids, I think it's slightly easier to try to help them grow and change into better people than it is to try to get adults to do so. But on shows where he's around kids, it's always so sweet because it's like, yeah, he is a massive, hard butt, right? And he has like no filter. He will yell at you, he'll curse at you, he'll call you an idiot sandwich. But yeah, with kids, he is so sweet. He seems like such a good dad. And I wish there was more of that. Yeah, Amy's baking company lasted a few years. That's true. He definitely does offer praise where it's earned. I've seen plenty of times where it's like, oh goodness, that's beautiful. Like, he really loves, if he loves something, he will tell you. And I like that too. You like veal on Valentine's Day. What? Gordon Ramsay was what? A soccer player? I had no idea. What? Uh-uh. Wow. I had no idea. On Valentine's Day, I like seafood. Or if I want simple, I'd be happy with ramen at the ramen restaurant too. The ramen place was super busy when I was out today, so it was a good thing I did not decide to get myself anything for the holiday. I might get myself ramen tomorrow if I can swing it. We'll see. Ah, right. The rest of the world's football, whereas we call it soccer because we have our own football. That I don't really watch sports. Did any of you guys watch the Super Bowl? I did not. I was not even aware it was the Super Bowl until people are like, "Oh yeah, the Super Bowl is starting soon," and I'm like, "Oh, that's today?" You saw some of the commercials. I did not even see that. Yeah, that's the most I know about the Super Bowl is Bad Bunny made everyone, well, racists big mad. And that the Seahawks won. And I only know the Seahawks won because over this way, people cheer for the Seahawks big time. Your team won. Ah, it was an awesome halftime show. That's good. I've never watched the halftime show. If you had a significant other, you might bake chocolate cookies. Well, they would be very lucky. Usually, if I was lucky enough to have a significant other who did things, I'd just get a box of chocolates that they'd buy at a store. I've never had one that would bake or cook or anything special. Well, I mean, certain things are special even if they're from a store, but I would often bake or make chocolates myself or something. Not your team, not into sports. Me either, so I don't blame ya. Ah, Viva Puerto Rico. As long as the Patriots lost, it was a good game. Gotcha. If you could get, like, what would your ideal Valentine's Day look like, chat? If you had somebody who was gonna spoil you for Valentine's Day, no questions asked, money is no object, what would be your absolute most magical spoiled Valentine's Day? Aww. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I could make you smile. Holiday foods. Gotta have a loaded corn... What's loaded? Cornbread? I don't know what loaded cornbread is. Huh. Oh, geez, you'd have to give that some thought. You know what? It's okay because I would too. I would have to give it a lot of thought. Well, not a lot. I like a ton of food and doing a ton of fun things around the city pretty much all day long. I would be exhausted, but that could be fun. What kind of food, though? So if you're gonna have a ton of food, I'm guessing you need a breakfast, lunch, and a dinner. So, what would your Valentine's Day breakfast look like? For me, I don't tend to really eat a breakfast, but if you'd pick options you would both like, well... Okay, but this is your idea. What would be spoiling for you? What would be like your dream Valentine's breakfast? They just know what it is because you've told them, and it's just... They just know. You skip breakfast all the time because you sleep in so late, you silly. I skip breakfast because... reasons. Maybe I would treat her to a cruise under the night sky, just the two of us, with a romantic dinner aboard the ship and a slow dance. Small cruise, just a little boat, not a large cruise ship. That's so sweet! Chocolate pancakes or waffles, egg McMuffin with sausage. You know what's a good breakfast sandwich that I haven't had in a while? But the honey butter chicken biscuit at Wendy's? It's so yummy. Oh, I love biscuits with honey and butter so much. I haven't had one in like probably 2 years. Breakfast cake, but no one knows what that is. What is a breakfast cake? I am dying to know because I love cake, so... Please enlighten us. Right, it is so good. Maybe I should get one. I've been avoiding them because even though it's chicken, it's not a ton of protein, and the nutritionist was like, you need to have a bunch of protein. And so I have listened to have a bunch of protein. But then that means I have to skip eating most of the things I super love because protein. And now I have a very complicated relationship with food. But I think I should have one as a treat because it's been so long. Pancakes for breakfast. Absolutely, an arcade would be amazing. I want to go to an arcade with a lot of rhythm games. Not so good for your health, but they're not large, and it's okay every once in a while. Yeah. I think I should allow myself one. It's been a long time, so why not? Loaded cornbread has sauteed spinach, onion, sour cream, shredded cheese, Jiffy cornbread mix, and an egg. When it bakes, the cheese floats to the top and browns so nicely. Mmm. Interesting. I would have to do onion powder because I don't like chunks of onion. But that doesn't sound too bad, aside from the fact that I like melty cheese, but I don't like it getting brown and toasty. It tastes kind of burnt, and that's weird. Just for me, my taste buds are weird. Let's see. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, and either oatmeal or grits as the frosting. Could I have, like, frosting or syrup as the frosting? 'Cause oatmeal is good in cookies. Grits I've never had, but I'm afraid to because of the texture. Yes, absolutely, Dan. It might take a while to get to you, 'cause mail can be really slow. They have an OG DDR machine at Canada's Wonderland. I need to go to Canada now. Someday, chat, I'm gonna own a DDR machine. Yay! Doritos in chat. You love grits. Absolutely, absolutely. I need to go to Canada in the summer because I want to ride Alpine Fury and play DDR, and we can go on all the big roller coasters, 'cause I get nervous every time, but I want to go on them anyway. I like getting scared like that. That's why I'll play horror games sometimes, right? Is because even though I get scared and scream, right? I like that feeling. that scared feeling. Yes. Quick upside downs on roller coasters is absolutely amazing. Yes. I love para para. Well, yeah, roller coasters and horror movies, right? You get jump scares, so you're scared for just a little bit. And roller coasters, you're scared at the very beginning, and you get an adrenaline rush when it goes really fast and you go down the hill or around the loops and stuff. So, very similar adrenaline rushes. Yeah, I tried Para Para at Anime Expo in 2001, fell in love with it so much that is the sole reason, originally, that I bought a PlayStation 2 from Japan, because I also have the Japanese PS2 Para Para game and the special controller that came with it, because I love that game so much, and I have a playlist of the dances and the arrow chart, or well, the game screens, right, on YouTube, and sometimes I just use that to work out too when I don't feel like pulling out the whole thing, because I haven't pulled out my Japanese PS2 in way too long. I really should, though. That's sad. I really want to own a Para Para machine. Honestly, if my choices were right away, you can only pick one, a DDR machine or a Para Para machine, I'd go with Para Para first. Then, later on, I'd get the DDR machine. It was actually at that Anime Expo in 2001 that I first saw Para Para and DDR, and the first time I played DDR, I failed the song right away because I'd never ever played it, and it was a harder song, Butterfly Upswing Mix, and people laughed. and that was really heartbreaking. But I didn't let it deter me. I never played again at the convention, but I did download the step chart and the MP3 and memorized the steps before I would go on a DDR machine again. But Para Para was super easy the first time I saw it, so that one I fell in love with pretty much right away. I do recall Market Village nearby Pacific Mall got torn down since we had been there. I bought my Angel Daisy wedding peach doll at the store there for only 7 Canadian. You got a Tamagotchi version 3 there too. Wow. Between the Love Live and a DDR machine, I miss my PS1, PS2, PS3, NES, SNES, N64, PSP, DS, and Wii. So, I have an American PS2, an Australian PS2, a Japanese PS2, a SNES. I don't know if I have a NES anywhere. I do have the Pikachu in 64. Never had a PSP. I have a DS Lite. No, I have a DSi XL, a 3DS, a Wii U, and of course the Switch, and a PS4. But yeah, movie has a lot more. I wish that I had something older than the NES. When I was younger, we had the Atari 2600, and we actually had arcade machines in our garage too. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those, but I would love to have an older Atari. That would be so cool. So, explain the PS2 plethora. The Australian one is from an ex, and he left it behind. The American one is mine, and the Japanese one is mine. You still have every Atari 2600 cartridge you ever bought. I am so jealous. I know that I have some NES cartridges. I don't know if I still have a working NES or not. NES, NES, whatever you want to call it. I've been laughed at for calling it the NES and the SNES, but whatever. Yeah, the Australian PS2, the PAL PS2? Yeah, I have one of those because of an ex. Yeah, I should do some collection videos sometime. I just have to figure out the best way to do it. You have an N64, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, GameCube. Oh wait, I have a GameCube too. Wii U, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox S, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, Zelda DS Lite, 3DS, 3DS. What? Yeah, Movie is quite the collector, huh? Clip pin for the 10 NES lockout chip. Rip the 2 plastic tabs out of the SNES to run import Super Famicom games. Ah. Yeah, maybe. I'd have to get a separate one to do that. I never used the 3D part of the 3DS because it messed with my head too much, so it was kind of a waste. I wonder. Yeah, it is pretty awesome that they were able to do the 3D without you having to have 3D glasses. That is super cool. The two side-scroller Sailor Moon games. That's awesome. Those Fire Emblem animes cutscenes are amazing in 3D. I'll have to see them sometime. That does sound pretty cool. Alright, chat. If you could be gifted one game or one game, console and game, right, for Valentine's Day. Doesn't matter how old, doesn't matter how expensive, doesn't matter how rare. What would it be? Even an arcade machine. I think we can include arcade machines because that's pretty awesome too. If you could be gifted anything like that, what would you pick? PS5 with the new God of War trilogy remake coming out. That is awesome. That would be a wonderful gift. The Love Live arcade machine so I can get all the Yohane cards. Ah! A soft modded Wii to play the Pretty Cure dancing game. Mmm. Good option as well. Good option as well. Honestly, even though I said I'd want a Para Para machine first, if it was gonna be just like a Valentine's gift, right? And it could have anything, I think I'd go for a DDR machine with every copy of DDR that can be played on the machine so that I could just swap out the software parts, like the software on the inside, and just use the cabinet. It, like the artwork, maybe for the top. I don't really care too much, but just the ability to play all of them whenever I want to. Or just a setup to play Stepmania properly. Although if anyone made a cuter coin-op mini like Arcade 1-Up did for others, I'd buy it. Ah! Thank you for the coffee, Redeem! You still have the cool Kyo? Yeah, you do! Chat, in my absolute wildest dream, right? I would have a full arcade of so many games. I'd have a couple of DDR machines. I'd have a couple of Para Para machines just because they have two versions, so I'd want both. I'd have a Dance Rush Stardom. I'd have a Taiko no Tatsujin. God, I don't even remember all of the rhythm games I've played. I did own a real Williams Defender for a few years, missing the monitor, but I got it to work. Hooked it up to a TV but barely got a picture. Oh god. Guitar Hero! They do have an arcade machine! I've played that on the arcade. Not quite as good as I was back on the Wii version. I loved Guitar Hero on the Wii. We had the, like, Legends of Rock one, and I think the Metallica one. And we would play those for so long. And unfortunately, those Wii guitars just did not hold up super well, but they were so cool. Yes! World Tour! I had that one too! Legend of Zelda. Okay. Ah, Solar Defender Online in 97. We just got in Web TV. I remember the existence of Web TV. I used it at somebody's house once. It was interesting. You got 100% on Through the Fire and the Flames? On what difficulty? I'm pretty sure we got it, but I don't think I got 100% on it, like, ever. That's such a hard one. That's an awesome song, though. I love that song so darn much. Easy? Oh, yeah. Yeah, nope, I don't blame ya. I got through most of it on hard. I would always get up until the guitar solo. Yeah, that game is... That song. Yeah, couldn't get... I don't remember how high we got, but oh yeah. Oh yeah, we played that song so much. Ah, you have Rock Band on Wii. I unfortunately never got to play it. Yeah. And I have Karaoke Revolution, a couple of them, for the PS2, but it's really sad that they didn't make more Guitar Hero at-home games because I would still love them so much. I do have 2 versions of Taiko no Tatsujin for the Japanese PS2. I have multiple versions of Poppin' Music for the PS2 and the special controller that you need for it. I do also have the Japanese PS2 Taiko no Tatsujin drum. I have at least, I think I have one Taiko no Tatsujin for the Switch, and I do have the drum for that too. Kiyomi plays rock games. That could be fun. I do wanna, I would love to do a hand cam of doing the Taiko games and Poppin' Music sometime, and then I would have to like mute my microphone as I'm doing the drum parts because that would be really loud. But I think it would be pretty fun to try those games on stream. If you have a Bluetooth Guitar Hero guitar, you can play Fortnite Festival. It has rhythm games. I don't know anything about Fortnite, to be perfectly honest, but that's actually pretty cool. So, you talked about dream gaming setup, gaming systems or something for a holiday, right? So, let's see. What would be your dream gaming room setup? Or if you prefer like a cozy setup, what would be your dream kind of cozy setup? Either one's fine. For me, I would need a setup where my older consoles could live on display in a glass cabinet off to the side, and they're just there. And if I want to play them, it's easy to just take them out, and they're cavalry will be somewhere just nicely organized, all put aside, but the consoles on display, right? I'd have a CRT for my older consoles, because that would be awesome. I'd have a really fancy L-shaped desk for my computer setup. I'd also want some glass shelves for my Sailor Moon and Vegeta figures, because those are like the two figures I actually collect. And my Gundams would need their own space, because I definitely need to do more hand cams making the rest of my Gundams. Lots of glass shelving, lots of it. I would also have a separate room that needs to be dedicated to things like role-playing game books and dice and a big table to actually do tabletop role-playing at. And I'd want like figures and specialty maps and oh my god, it would be amazing. I need like 3 separate dedicated rooms to things. I need a D&D gamer type room that is like a perfect little Dungeons and Dragons, Vampire the Masquerade, like roleplay den. And then I need a gaming streaming setup PC room with lots of glass shelving, and the glass shelves can have LED lights so that can happen. I don't need them on my computer, but the glass shelves can happen because that honestly does kind of slap. But yes, figures, stream setup, all that stuff. And then I need an ultimate crafting room. I need space for all of my beads. I need good ventilation for my resin. I need good ventilation for the 3D printer and wood burning. And I need a good setup for doing my electronics repairs, because that would be awesome. So awesome. It needs good soundproofing, low pile carpeting. Absolutely, yes. A cinema. Yes. Yes. The living room would be a good cinema. So I need to have like theater kind of step flooring, but I want recliners instead of like movie theater seats, right? I want comfy recliners that have cup holders and have like USB so people can charge their phones while they're watching these movies, right? And then, I don't know if I would go with a projector kind of thing, or if I just go with a really big screen TV. I might go with the projector, but I'm not sure. That's to be determined. Exactly, I want to win the lottery and build this place. That is like a big, like magical thinking dream. If I am ever like a big enough streamer that I make good money, I'm going to slowly yet surely build this dream somehow. That is a dream, right? IMAX sells home theaters, but it's really expensive. That would be really expensive, I'm sure. Oh, and also this dream house needs to have a very special room that is Yaki's. It needs to have like a really good big tall window. It needs to have a skylight so he gets lots of sunshine. And like, yeah, he needs his own specialty bird room to be in. Not all the time, but yeah. When they first started doing it, IMAX said they would be shocked if they sold 3 a year. Yeah, I'm not too surprised on that one. It doesn't really need to be a jungle, because he's not like a jungle bird, but he does need... Well, I mean, he's fine the way he is. I make sure he gets a metric fart ton of out of cage time so he gets to fly and he gets to stretch his wings and he's not stuck in a cage. But I'd like him to have at least, like, a room maybe the size of half of my current kitchen or something, so that if I do have to leave for, you know, half a day or something, he's got a big wide space and it's fine. I need to figure out how to mock up the XY insert for my broken Tron joystick and get it 3D printed / replicated, but I don't know what to use to make it, like SketchUp or something. Ah. You know? I wouldn't know either, but... Are you sure there's not one maybe already created or something on, like, Thingiverse? I don't know. Yeah, that would be really cool. You saw Scarlet on the OG IMAX screen. The screen is 6 stories high, over 7 stories wide. I'm trying to think, how long has it been since I've seen anything on an IMAX-sized screen? At least 20 years. At least a couple of decades. Ah, man. And I don't even know, is that the full-sized IMAX over there? I don't even know. I don't know a ton about IMAX. I'm not like the biggest movie buff. Eh? IMAX is a Canadian company and their HQ is close. What? Oh, that's cool. I don't know if the IMAX nearest me is like a super big one. I don't know if they have various sized ones. Actually, does it even still exist? I guess the one that I saw movies in a long time ago, was actually demolished, back in 2018. Wow! I didn't know that the old IMAX back where I used to live got demolished. That's sad. It looks like they still have an IMAX somewhere. No, that IMAX is gone. My childhood. How sad. Ah! The announcement. Mm. Oh. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, alright. Movie knows that I'm terrified. Let me move over here and zoom out a little. Alright? My heart rate just skyrocketed. Alright, chat. I have agonized over this for a bit now. Alright. chat. Okay, chat. I have finally pushed through and set up a merch store. And I have a couple different merch types, options with art. So, this is where the merch store is right now. Someday I might go with a different direction, but this is what I have for now. So, this is the more Valentine's-y merch than the other ones. Goodness. No, I adjusted it weird. Hold on. So, this is just some of the products made with this. There are more than that. This is one of those sites that lets you customize a bunch of products if you have the art. So, this is some of what is available. Unfortunately, because of the Lunar New Year, some of the merch isn't available yet because they're not doing the printing of them until my birthday, which is March 5th. So those aren't available, but none of those are shown here. So this is one artwork for merch. And then this one just uses the chibi that I drew, in a couple different ways. Mostly just keychain, a magnet, stickers, and then the phone pop grip, and an acrylic standee of just my base model as she is. Because I've noticed a lot of VTubers, especially like even corpo ones, one of their first merch is a standee of their model. So you can have your own mini Kyo. And then, oops. And then we have this one, which is also kind of a Valentine's one because it's also cute and all dressed up. This one has a lot more merch and a lot of different expressions and hand expressions. So it's in a fair bit of products as well. But yes, I have basically 3 merch things. Originally, I planned to have merch around Christmas, but the art that I commissioned for that was Christmas themed art and was not ready until literally Christmas Day. And so I was like, well, I was hoping this would be done earlier in December. And it wasn't. So the Christmas merch is gonna be hidden until next Christmas, pretty much. Next November, I will probably debut the Christmas stuff. I didn't do the art. I did commission the art from a very talented group on VGen. They are listed in the art where in the products that use their art. And yeah, the only one I did are those ones. Most of the original art of my model is my own, with Cadmia having done quite a bit of it. And then, of course, I did the cute little chibi. But yes. I do have a couple of little sets that make some of the products bundled together and so much cheaper on there. Unfortunately, the minimum prices for some of these things, it's because they're print on demand and it's single print on demand. The pricing is what it is. If I was bigger and I had run pre-orders and I had hit good numbers for pre-orders, which I hope to be able to do someday, and be able to offer things at better pricing, but unfortunately the price of being small means that things are like this for now, and it's 1000% okay if you can't do, if you can't order anything. It's okay if you just look. It's okay that you're here. You can just you being here is so important. I wouldn't have gotten as far as I am now without each and every one of you. And that's even if you're just a lurker, and you're always gonna be a lurker, that is still okay. Views are good, likes are good, follows are good, you know? All of it's good. Free ways of supporting your favorite VTubers are like 1000% the backbone of being in the VTubers fandom space. And 1000% means so much to every VTuber, big and small, you know? And that is no exception for me. You're gonna win the lottery and buy all of it. I can't wait until, after, like, on my birthday, they will have their blankets and, tapestry prints available. So, there will be a Valentine's blanket of this one. There's a blanket incoming, but you can't buy them because they're not available with the Lunar New Year holidays and everything. But there is a blanket, and it's gorgeous. And I am gonna get one for myself. I am going to buy my own blanket as merch because it's so pretty. Huh? What's up, movie? Yes, so that's the announcement. I have been working behind the scenes to set up products and edit products and do all of that behind the scenes for the past couple of months. You did what? Oh, movie. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I need to commission next I do want to do a Dakimakura pillowcase. And the calendar is an option that I need to fully look into. But yes. Aww, thank you, movie. Aww. Movie has had to listen to me be fussy and nervous behind the scenes for the past couple of weeks as I've gotten ready to do this whole thing. Thank you, movie. Thank you, everyone. But yeah, so that's it. Aww. Your Oshi and your first ever VTuber merch. Well, welcome to the club of having VTuber merch. Aww, thank you. But yeah, there you go. We can trade spaces now. There. You can just kind of be in the corner, and I'll be here. Aww. Well, I mean... Thank you. There. We'll just have it do its thing off in the corner. Yes. So yeah. I couldn't sleep last night mostly because I was so nervous about this whole thing. I spent a lot of a lot of time editing and deleting and re-editing and a bunch of stuff. Aww. Yes, I will also have to share the links on other places as well. But yeah, there you go. Happy Valentine's Day, Dazzlings! I never really thought Yes! Absolutely! Yes, you can absolutely share it anywhere that you might want to. I know there's VTuber spaces on Facebook and Reddit and, of course, Twitch, Twitter and other stuff. Hi, Plague Buddy, thank you! Yeah. Yeah. Yes, there are more cool items that I can't wait to be able to do, and I do need to finish that one art. No, Eden is not aware. Nobody aside from Movie was aware, and that's because Movie is super starling, so he gets the special sneak peek behind the scenes stuff, so he actually got to see mock-ups way before anyone else, and I did show a couple of mock-ups in my first ever membership stream the other week, but oh yeah, you can do that, Movie, please. That would be awesome. But yeah, I still need to work on that art that we were doing in the membership only stream, and then I'll have some more cute stuff. I hope to get some more done. I don't think I'll have more figured out before my birthday, because my birthday is in 3 weeks. Less than 3 weeks. My birthday is March 5th, so I am also very slowly behind the scenes working on a second outfit that I have been working on since May of 2025. I got really mad at the process and did not like the direction I was going for some things, so I scrapped some things and have not taken the time to fully get to it. But I'm hoping I can get that done, because I already have a third outfit designed as well, at least as a sketch. So I need to be able to take it from the sketch in my sketchbook, while it's drawing in my sketchbook, and digitally take care of all of it. So that'll be fun too. I also, now that I'm not having as many problems with heartburn destroying my throat and esophagus, need to plan another actual karaoke night. So, like one that is not just I'm gonna sing during my anniversary, or I'm gonna sing during decorating a gingerbread house that's falling apart and I have to use a bazillion tiny hot glue gun sticks. Although that was fun, even though it was chaotic. It feels like they are, but I'm used to corpo prices, you know? Hello, Ika. Yo, Ika, how are you tonight? And I feel that. It's very... Money's hard, especially after the holidays, the big holidays especially, you know? I tried to look into if there's any coupons for that site, but I couldn't figure out how to make coupons for my own store. That's why someday, when I have like bigger demand, right? I want to run it myself where I'll just do pre-orders. I can order them in bulk and then I can um offer prices better that way. Like if I would sell merch at an convention or something, you can totally buy stuff off this in the back end with better prices if you hit certain MOQ. And I hope to be able to do that someday. I have run businesses. Well, I've run a business out of my house before, selling products and having to ship them. So it would be fine. When I have millions, I don't need millions. I mean, if I had regularly like 50 plus, MOQ for things, I'd be okay. Then I would 100% just run a storefront myself and do the products that way from my own and be able to pass down better pricing. Shipping might be a little weird for people in other countries, but I think I could do it. Yeah, someday, We will see, we will see. Gotta hit those dreams somehow, right? Ah, there's a $3 coupon if you join their Discord. Well, that's cool. Oh, you like keychains a lot. I have a ton of keychains that I did not push through to have on there. Oh right, yeah, he's demanding. Have you given him any today? You can give him a little. Give him a treat. He'll love ya more than he already does. I'm sorry. One of that kitty's nicknames is Screamy, and you can tell why because he's very, very loud. That is, the camera bombing tiger's big brother, who's also a tiger, but he's very loud. He is. I have cute tigers.
Very cute tigers.
Mm-hmm. So chat. Oh, yeah. I miss the ones that I've had to say goodbye to, feathered and furry. It's really hard to have to say goodbye, even ones that it's been a while. So chat, what is your favorite way to relax at night? I know that some people like to come into my streams and relax, and part of me is surprised that it doesn't matter what kind of game I'm playing. Some people tell me that listening in is relaxing. Oh, you've been looking at some dogs of another breed. Ah, the Italian water dog. Huh, I've never heard of an Italian water dog before. I am glad that I can be considered relaxing, even if I have to pin that URL for every stream for the next month. Okay, I'll do that then. For me, Your cat is orange biting POS. Yeah. tigers do like to bite, huh? The tiger that you guys have seen, who is all up in my business a lot, he also likes to bite. He likes to nibble the corner of my phone if I'm playing on it and not giving him attention. He also gives the best little drooly kisses where he will kiss you, but he'll be like bliss drooling, where they forget to swallow because they're just so happy, right? So they just like start to drool like this tiny little bit. So he'll give you this kiss where he just rubs his mouth like up against your cheek or your lips, and it's like, oh god, it's drooly kiss. It's kind of gross, but I've raised him since he was a little under 2 weeks old, right? Like his eyes weren't open, so maybe younger. Like his eyes weren't even open yet when I got him. He was smaller than my hand. So it's kind of like, I love you, even if you're kind of gross, because you are literally my baby. Yeah, he's precious. I love him. And he turned 12 this year. I can't believe he turned 12 this year, chat. My little tiny baby, he's technically a senior. 12 is old for cats.
Old.
Yeah, most of the cats in the house are seniors. The oldest one now turned 14. And Tori had turned 16 in July, but then we had to say goodbye to her back in October. So yeah, the oldest one turned 14 in about late August, I think. Watching anime on my laptop, VTubers, YouTube videos. I watch a lot of Japanese guys camping in their trucks and campers in the snow. I was not aware of that particular portion of YouTube. I like watching some strange videos as my relaxing time. A mix of the, like, eating challenges and watching these scrawny people pack away the biggest amounts of food, or crafting videos. I like crafting videos. I like doing crafting chat, and I think I want to do more of it as hand cams so that I feel like I have the time to do it. Do not watch this alone videos. Stealth camping. What is stealth camping? I've never heard of that. I also like binge watching K-dramas, but I haven't done that in way too long. So I think I need to find a bingeable K-drama to watch again for a couple of days. I enjoy watching streams of my other friends that I have made on Twitch and such. Aww! Oh, you camp illegally. Oh. Well, I cannot recommend that people do such things, however, that's totally cool. 12 is old, but still young. For a cat, that's old. I mean, it makes him senior. Not quite super senior, but it's still old. Thank you for the coffee redeem. I have been forgetting to drink and my mouth is dry AF. Oh, I think after stream I'm gonna make myself some takoyaki. I have some freezer takoyaki. And Japanese cheesecake? Luffy, you're making me jealous. It's when it gets to 17, it's truly senior. Ah. No, for most house cats, 17 is like super, super senior. Like, for a 17-year-old cat, that's roughly around like an 84-year-old. It still infuriates me that medical science hasn't enabled pets to live longer. Right? Right? I want a pet to be able to live, like, 40, 50 years. My entire life. I need a cat that could live that time. Give me a sec. My foot feels weird. Let me do a quick stand up chat. Ah! Sorry about that. One of our dogs passed when she turned 10, and our other just after he turned 16. Yeah. Yes, actually, when I go to Canada someday and visit movie, I'm gonna get takoyaki, Japanese cheesecake, and go to the fancy Walmart. That's the kind of tourist I am, chat. Take me for yummy food and fancy Walmarts and roller coasters. Honestly, chat, when I go to Japan, I want to go to a kombini, and I want to go to a Japanese Daiso, and I want to go to Disneyland in Japan, even though I'm not like huge on like Disney. I want to go because it looks so much cooler. Actually, I'm gonna go to Universal Studios in Japan. Ah, hello there, Kruka. Welcome on in. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. It's still Valentine's Day for me, so it still counts. Exactly! I want to go to Tokyo Disney. Hi, I'm gonna be a little bigger because I can be. Nah. Cobalt went to Tokyo Disney, and it seems so cool. And I am super jealous because I've wanted to go to Disney. I've wanted to go to Japan for a really long time, and in a pair of leather pants. Yes, he wore his leather cowboy pants. No, not today. When he went to Japan. He went to Japan and he had such cool pictures. I was like, can you just fold me up and put me in your suitcase? I'm really small. I won't eat much, I promise. Just don't be away, please. Aww. We had one barn rescue cat live to 20. She survived having a fever and feline leukemia. Oh, wow. You went to Disneyland when you were a baby lizard, but you ran away from the mascots when they came close. Ah! Oh! Yeah, Cobalt does go to the Disneyland in California because he doesn't live overly far from it. I haven't been to Disneyland in California since 1993. I did go to Knott's Berry Farm and Legoland in 2015, though. I love Knott's Berry Farm. I cried because it smelled like my childhood, and like 50 bazillion memories came flooding back, and I want to go again. You went to Disney World? Ah, I have never been to Florida, so the year Jurassic Park came out. Yeah! I went to Legoland in California and it was so awesome. I got to go to the aquarium at the Legoland, and that was super cool. I love aquariums. Aquariums are so cool. I love jellyfish. Anytime I go to an aquarium, I love to take 50 bazillion pictures of jellyfish because they're so majestic and flowy and beautiful and ruffly and that's one plushie I do collect is plushie jellyfish. But yeah, I really want to go to Disneyland sometime. That would be great. Even just the California one. I haven't gone to California since 2021? Was it 2021? Well, the last time I went was a while ago. I love aquariums. My favorite is the Georgia whale sharks. Woo! Dinosaurs, dragons, and sharks. Those are also cool. Those are also cool. I love those too. I love dragon figurines. They've got those ones that are like dragons with crystals and stuff, right? I used to have a bunch of them when I was little, but then we had to move, and most of all of that kind of stuff got left behind because we couldn't really move most of our stuff. The Leviathan Squishmallow. They have Squishmallows of all of the roller coaster mascots. I would get those. So, the baby tiger's brother, Manly Tiger, they have two different faces, right? The baby tiger, he definitely has like a softer ooh baby face. And his brother, which we call the Manly Tiger, has one of those snobbier cat faces, like looks more serious business. So he likes to sleep on Squishmallows. The Manly Tiger sleeps on Squishmallows. Ooh, what? A merch idea? What is your merch idea? I will write it down. You're glad you got to Disney World in 2015. Excuse me, what? Kiyomi Squishmallow? That would be cool. Someday, right? An actual figure. An actual Squishmallow. Heck. I don't know about... Well... They have like those U2's figures, right? That would be pretty cool. I don't know much about them. I've just sort of seen them. Movies, those are precious! Cute! And I need the Funko Pop. Yeah. I think there's like a U2's. Isn't that a figure thing? Yeah. Yeah. So... I want to figure through them. That would be pretty cool. Or do they only do plushies? Yeah, I think you need enough votes for that kind of thing, though. Yeah, Miku. Yeah, someday I hope to be able to have a U2's figure. That would be super cool. I don't know how that whole thing works, but if I'm ever cool enough, then perhaps. Let's see. Those are the Leviathan ones. They have so many Dead by Daylight U2s. Yeah! My Valentine's Day was basically just a normal day. And then I decided to stream, so yeah. Oh, you made a Shutterfly photo book from some memories from that trip. That's cool. I do. I like those Squishmallows movie. Oh no, you lost your power for a few hours. Oof. Yeah! A tiny figure to hang from the rearview mirror. Technically, they do have little keychain things with like a little loopy on the merch site that could also just be hung from a rearview mirror. I could do like a small Kiyomi for that maybe. Yeah, that's a possibility. But yeah, a tiny figure to hang from a rearview mirror would be pretty cool. The keychain with the little rope thingy? Alright, I will try to make sure to do one of those soon. Aw, that's cute, movie. Ah, the bird is for their roller coaster, Yukon Striker. Aw man, a Shutterfly photo book. That stuff takes me back. I haven't had to... Or well, haven't decided to print out any pictures since 2018. And then those were something for Cadmia. Yeah. So, I've seen recently that some corpo VTubers have this collab with a cafe in a country, right? And they have special foods and drinks designed for them. So, chat, if I had a collab with that kind of thing, what would you pick as special food or drinks? That would be me themed. I would love to know what you would think. A Kiyomi car air freshener. Yes. It needs to be coffee, like a mocha scented. That would be my dream car air freshener. Although technically the air freshener that I prefer for my car actually is the new car smell one. That's my favorite one. Like, that is nostalgic. Ah, hello, Finn. Welcome on in. Chocolate, cookies, chips, and ice coffee. I mean, yeah. Honestly, one of the things I would pick if I had a cafe collab would be a donut filled with a mocha mousse. Or like a mocha whipped cream with a chocolate glaze. And then it would have cute star sprinkles. Yes, gushers are banned. No thank you on gushers. I like fruit snacks. I like... Back in the day, they had like those shark fruit snacks. And they had the opaque white ones. And the opaque white ones are 50 out of 10. The best fruit snacks ever. If Adam the Boo can have a Bigfoot car air freshener, then I need a Kiyomi one. Huh. I wonder if that is a merch you can get made somewhere. Custom made air freshener merch. Let's see. I mean, you can get promotional air fresheners. Yes, apparently. But yeah, if I had a cafe collab, one thing would definitely be a a a donut with a mousse, a mocha filling with chocolate frosting and cute sprinkles. Um, we would definitely have an iced coffee with cherry blossom shaped ice cubes because of my second Oshi mark. I chose to because I'm extra. I don't know if everybody chooses to, but I'm extra, so. Can you do custom shaped ones? I think you can. Custom shaped air fresheners. Mocha. I don't know how to pronounce. Paxi. Ponchki. Deep fried Polish donuts. Mmm. No jam though. I don't like jam. But it can have mocha filling. I was thinking like, give me just a sec. These are AI. Ew! I'm trying to find a picture of like a donut that would be close, but it needs to be like super decorated cutely, you know? Well, I can't find it. I will design one someday. So yeah, apparently you can get custom shaped air fresheners. Let's see, custom scents. Vanilla, citrus, dark glacier, peach, coconut, pine, lavender, ocean, black opium, poison, pison, and black daka. Interesting. Buy an island and create Keoland for real. 1,000%. Is she extra or are we basic? Well, you know. I want it like a custom shape. Yeah, I think I could technically make it custom shaped. With a lavender. It would probably be super duper expensive. But yeah, apparently there are options to getting custom printed air fresheners for your car, chats. And I could spend hours going down a rabbit hole. She's extra, the best kind of extra. Hello, Australian, welcome on in. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Welcome, thank you. Yeah, I hope it's been a great day for everyone too. It's been a good day here. Yeah, it's been a good day. I think it's been a good day. It's been good to spend my Valentine's evening with you guys. Just like last year, except for this year, no fighting game. Although, maybe I should have. Well, no, I think it's okay. I don't need to play a game today. It's good to just chat and, do the first ever merch drop and all that. So, what I need to also do at some point is get around to switching a lot of my files over to my newer hard drive. Just for the space, the sake of keeping up space. Yeah. Part of being single means I would definitely feel a lot more lonely if I didn't have you chat here, so I'm really glad I have all of you to chat with. You did see that PS2 game at the retro game store. Yeah! I have a few of those for the PlayStation and PS2. We should play again. Aww! You guys are all my Valentines too. Bed sheets, posters, PS4 skin, PS5 plates, phone cases. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah. One thing I have thought about doing, chat, is doing a hand cam where I take a Switch or a Switch 2 case and paint myself on it and make it all painted and pretty and seal it up and then give it away to somebody who has watched the stream. But I wasn't sure if anybody would really want that kind of thing. So, yeah. You know? Those hard-ish but kind of cloth on the outside cases, right? They're you can get them out of a variety of colors, but they have black ones, and you can paint on them if you know what you're doing. One year for Christmas, I painted one with my boyfriend at the time's favorite Mega Man character. And I managed to do this without him noticing, even though we lived together. So it actually came out pretty good. It was my first time ever doing it, and thinking about it, I was like, you know what? Doing one for Kiyomi on stream, and then doing it as a giveaway where whoever wins, I will send it to them, might be kind of cool. But then I thought, maybe I'm being a little vain and nobody would want that, and that's really dumb, so what are you doing with your life? And then I just never did it. But, I still kind of want to. Every time I look at my plain, Switch case, because I just have a blue one, right? Nah. No, I think it'd be more fun to, make this custom one and do it on stream, and then somebody wins a Kiyomi original hand-painted Switch/Switch 2 case, whichever one. I don't know which one I would do. I think more people probably have a Switch than the Switch 2 right now. But, would that be cool? Or, I don't know. You know how people do, custom painted shoes and stuff? Yeah. Yeah. You don't have a Switch, but you'd still take it. Switch cases are very useful for holding other things. I totally already have the case for my Switch, but I also bought what is technically just a Switch case from a VTuber merch from a VTuber I watch. It just holds other stuff. I also bought a metal lunchbox from one of them, and it also just holds other stuff. Metal lunchbox would be cool too. Yeah, you have a Zelda and an Animal Crossing one for your Switch one, and just a standard one for the Switch 2. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, exactly. It would be a one of a kind, done on stream. Nobody else would have it. Kind of thing. And it would be like, it's not just like a print on demand, it is a hand painted thing. Yeah, water bottles would be super cool too. Sadly, the site I'm using right now doesn't have them. Honestly, my mom does do a lot of printing of stuff like that. And I don't know how much she charges for the water bottles, but that's an option someday. I think she has like the 20-ounce or something sized. Are they 24? I don't know. I have one, but it's not like of me, or anything. You know, for air fresheners, I'm not finding like a coffee one. I mean, there's pumpkin spice, but that's not exactly Kiyomi. There is vanilla. I do like vanilla. Vanilla smells yummy. Into this, I must look. Wait, what? The water bottles or the switch case idea, or both? I don't know. Ooh, there is an app that had a coffee one? Both? New car smell, my favorite one for car scents. There's dark ice, but that's probably like black licorice. Black raspberry vanilla. I also like cherry. Cherry scent, vanilla scent, and new car scent. Those are the ones I would pick personally. For a scent in my car, my air scent. I would get a shadow box to store it and keep it out of the sunlight. Yeah, that's fair. Scent air. Air scent international. Air scent diffusers. MyAirFreshener.com. There's thank you, movie, for the super. We have a Kyo hair colored super. Thank you, movie. Let's see. There's so many different ones. Do you print in full color? Yes. But what scents do you have? Well, thank you, movies. Yeah, I do have to find one that has a coffee one. Man, if my car smelled like... Alright, after I spell coffee, Did I tell you guys about the coffee that I was getting and then I spilled it in my car and then my car smelled like coffee for a few days? Honestly, it was nice to have my car smelling like coffee, so I think a coffee air freshener, Kyo shaped, would be, I would totally have one in my car. Yeah, you know about it because we talk all the darn time. I was picking up the household coffee, and somebody did a really dumb maneuver and tried to get into the turn lane that I was getting into, but they did it really badly, and so I had to swerve to avoid them, and I was trying to drive one-handed and hold all the coffees with the other hand, and then they slid, and it felt like a bunch of it got everywhere because the straws all fell on the floor, and it like got all over the seat, and it felt like so much was gone, but apparently it wasn't that much. But I still went back to the coffee place, and they're like, wait a minute, you were just here. And I'm like, yeah, I had to swerve to avoid. I was crying my eyes out because I was already an anxious, emotional mess that day. And I'm like, I had to swerve to avoid somebody, and they spilled all over, and now I need to buy new ones. Yeah. And they just were like, don't worry, you're here all the time, sweetheart. We're gonna replace them for you. It's no big deal. And it was like, no, really, I'll pay. And they're like, no, you don't have to do that. So, they replaced the coffee. And then I get home, and it had turned out that only like a little under an inch from a couple of the drinks had spilled. And like the blended frozen ones were fine. They'd only lost a tiny bit, but the liquidy ones, those ones only lost like, yeah, coffee incense, pouch freshener, like potpourri sachet. Ooh, gosh, I love using older coffee grounds to like make the house smell better. Sometimes I will just simmer them in some water on the stove, just to help, in general, make the house smell lovely. Ah, yes, airfreshener.com has coffee as a scent. Cool. I want it custom shaped though, not a rectangle or a house or a car. Do they have coffee scented incense? I can't really burn incense because it's not good for Yaki. So I can't have scented candles or incense or anything. Ah, for a few years at Christmas, we would buy the cinnamon scented pine cones. Oh man, every time I have to walk past a stack of one of those in the winter, it's really hard. They're very strong. No, I want it custom shaped, not square shaped. No. Custom shaped. Mm-hmm. Ooh, one-of-a-kind shapes do have a separate cost of manufacture with a one-time fee of usually $295 per shape, and it takes about 7 to 10 days to create. Instead of a candle, you could make Kiyomi glass candle holders. True. eventually I want to make some cute merch of also our little mascot Daz, but I need to do more art for him. So yeah, this one is super expensive for die cutting that kind of thing. Let's see. Are they cheaper if you go a higher MOQ? No, they're just the base price of that. I mean, that's not bad. They just don't have the coffee scent. I will keep looking just in case for someday, eventually, a Kiyomi car air freshener. Yeah, in a cat. Yeah, if you just do like a rectangle or something like that, then it's fine. I mean, I could do like the full art for either of the Valentine's ones, because both of those do have backgrounds, so those could just be just a base rectangle instead of like for the one of me in the black outfit, like what's on the screen. It has background option, but it also has the background list, which I use for the keychains and stuff. But yeah, I could just do rectangle, and that would be fun. It would be cheaper. That is definitely an option I should consider. It doesn't have to be die cut to the shape of like an acrylic standee or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, it would be super cool. Yeah. You know what else we need to finish sometime soon? Window clings? Maybe someday, yeah. It would be really cool to finish the art for the starting soon screen and everything. I was looking through some games and they have a Winx Club video game coming out. I wonder if my brother knows. He was huge into Winx when we were younger. Yeah, I should do that again. Part of me is like, should I do a different direction instead of what I was working on for a starting soon screen? But it was like, but I really like that start, kind of. But I also kind of just want to do something cute and little. Oh wow! Hi there, Max. Happy Valentine's Day. Good to see you. Welcome on in. On 4 kids. Oh no. And Bratz. I did not watch Bratz or Winx at all. I did not. I think I was. I don't know. I grabbed the rhythm game for the DS and it never got difficult, so a bit disappointing. Ah, that's a bummer. So, chat, do you have any nostalgic games that you like to play? Just like, it doesn't matter why. It doesn't matter if it's like, I love beating this over and over again because it makes me feel accomplished, or I just play this one because I played it as a kid and I love it. Do you have any games like that? For me, it's on the actual Super Nintendo, not on the Switch version of it. I still do love A Link to the Past. It, for some reason, a lot of the Super Nintendo games, or a lot of the old games, put on Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country can kiss my booty. But yeah, for some reason the older games like that they put on the Switch, they have horrible input lag and it bothers my brain. I am so much better playing A Link to the Past on an actual Super Nintendo. And it is a crime against my humanity that I do not own a copy of that right now. Yes, A Link to the Past. 50 out of 10. 50 out of 10. You have wing stalls. You regret nothing. Both the first license and then the later. Ah, cool. 13 wishes for the TS. Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire, 007 Golden Eye, and Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. For me, it would definitely be Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. The original Final Fantasy VII, aside from the difficulties I've had trying to stream it because it's very hard to... Like, if I log in and play a video game, it's much easier than the playing a video game while keeping track of 2 different chat screens. And my volume, and my camera, and my expressions, and my tone, and everything else. Like, I love getting to stream video games, but oh my god, that's such a hard thing for me to still do, is keep track of all of that, and be good at a game. Yeah, if I was to ever play Puyo Puyo Tetris, like the Tetris part, right? I would not be able to talk in the middle of doing it because I have to lock the flip in. Sims, Mario Kart 64, Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, and Super Mario 3D Land. Ooh, Mega Man 2. Man, I haven't played that in a million years. Pokemon Yellow because Pikachu follows you around. That was the first one that I played a decent amount of because Pikachu. I love Mario Kart 8 is actually my favorite one. Maybe that's because I've played it so much, but I love Mario Kart 8 so much. I should play with some people again because it's been a while since I've dragged the family to play with me, to some Mario Kart. I posted the clip of me driving into the wall the other day on stream because I was paying attention to chat. We do need to play some Mario Kart 8 together. You know what? Older games were totally legit. They totally were. Sonic 2, actually on a Sega Genesis, not on a Switch. I love that game. I played the heck out of that game. There's also a... Oh yeah? Cool! I'm glad the clip is doing well, movie. There is another game on the Genesis that I played that is called tyrants fight through time, but only in North America. In the rest of the world, it got called Megalomania and has an entirely different look to like the box art, which is so weird. Old indie games from PopCap. Yes! Yes! 1,000 times yes! I would love to do some Plants vs. Zombies. I was so into that for like so long. I love Plants vs. Zombies. I love the song. The there's a zombie on your lawn. We don't want zombies on the lawn. I love that song so much. I even love the Japanese version because it was hilariously different. A raid? Oh my gosh! Hi! Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Hi, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. You raid. Thank you for coming on in. What were you streaming tonight? Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I really haven't played Grand Theft Auto much. Hello, you. Welcome on in. How are you? GTA 3. Hi, hi. Happy Valentine's Day. Stream is going well. Thank you. You can never get into a that game? Mm-hmm. You have Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. Welcome on in. GTA 6. They are going back to Vice City. Whoa, they have a lot more Plants vs. Zombie games than I thought they did. Huh. I've only honestly played the first one and the second one. Garden Warfare 2, Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, Battle for Neighborville 3, and Replanted. I should look into that. You know what I also like? Those Papa's, like, cooking games, like the pizzeria and freezeria and stuff like that. Those little, like, you have to decorate and manage the kitchen type food things. Those simple little games, I like those a lot. They're just a pleasant little time sink, you know? But they're also challenging. Especially the faster and more complicated the orders and stuff get. GTA 3 was my introduction to the series. I've never beat it. I was at the end of my game got corrupt. I already pre-ordered Dead or Alive 6 last round for PS5. I thought for sure they were not going to do Dead or Alive 6 LR since base 6 was a flop. Should I try a Grand Theft Auto sometime? I've watched people play, and it can be really amusing, but I've never actually done it myself. GTA 5? Let's look into GTA 5. Is that the... Oh, that one's from 2013. You're so tired of GTA 5? Huh? Why? I know nothing about it. You would still watch me play it though. Well, thank you. Because Rockstar. I guess it is kind of on like 50 bazillion things here, huh? Oh, it's PS4, PS3. Enhanced. Yeah, I didn't let them ruin my love for it. That's fair. That's why I didn't know about it. It originally came out on the PS3 and I never bothered to have a PS3. I didn't really have enough time to play video games for quite a while. So after the PS2, I didn't really get a console until the PS4. It's a good game, but GTA 4 and the older ones are way better. Although I didn't really get into GTA 5 online. Yeah. I would probably have not wanted the online part much. You got a Kiyomi merch drop before GTA 6. True, true, true. Driving in GTA 4 is better than 5, like you actually feel like driving. So, should I try 4 or 5 then? The story is also better. That makes that a hard choice then. I did not get into 4, but I did like San Andreas. You recommend 4 or 5, but you liked 5 better. I guess this means I'm gonna have to look into them a bit on my own and decide which one I should give a try to eventually. Yeah, exactly. That's why I have to look into them both and see which one looks more fun. It'll be a bit. The rest of this month, I've got to figure out next week's schedule. And then the last week of this month, is gonna kick my butt because I'm gonna be doing so much for, the Steam Next Fest. Because there's a lot of really cool looking indie games that are gonna be there, and I want to showcase a bit of them. Pins? I don't know what that is. So, let's look into it. More Crisis Core. Ah. Oh, a hard enamel pin. Ah. Yeah, that is something I could look into sometime, I think. Me too. I'm happy that I'm enjoying Crisis Core too. Ah, the MOQ 100. Oof. Don't even get me started on the nightmare that dealing with Amanda the Adventurer 2 was, because oh my god, that game fought me so hard. I mean, he's not the only reason I'm enjoying the game, he's just a part of the reason. They were cheap to get made. I think it depends on where. It wasn't really cheating, it was just bad and they refunded it. They have soft ones and echo metal ones. Colors. Oof. Well, that is something I'll have to find a good site for. Getting those made. I think most of those probably are ones that definitely need a... Well, this is no minimum. But I think multicolors could pose potentially a problem. I'd have to really figure out what to do. Yeah, someday, a special pin like that would be really cool. They have printed ones that are cheaper. Those paper school folders, right? I hope that the site gets those. There are other sites that have them, but the one I was looking into, I don't remember why I didn't go with that one. I think that was one of those ones that had, order minimums and didn't set up a site for you. And because I couldn't really guarantee, like, any order minimums or anything, I was kind of hesitant to go that direction. Yeah. In general, yeah. Yeah, when things go better and I am able to just run the shop myself or with assistance and do pre-orders and things, there's definitely a lot of other products that I want to be able to do, but looking into them, it was like, yeah, I definitely need to be bigger to have that work more, you know? Although some of them, it's not too bad. That's honestly not a bad idea for some of this. Well, someday, when the demand for merch is higher, I can do that all myself. And yeah, do it better, hopefully. Yeah, exactly. Once there's more Dazzlings, you know? Let's see. Videos on the web show how easy those pins are to make. Yeah. Yeah, right? Having all that stuff. The painting would take forever. This other site, you can also make printed cards and stuff. It's super cool. Like, there's just some extra things. Ah, yeah. I should do Minecraft again sometime soon. We were gonna work on Movie's house and my house. Oh, cool. I hope you win. That'll be awesome, Movie. Ah, and your fingers aren't that steady. It's like making fake Disney trading pins. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, Goodness, huh? How are they doing Elvis? Impersonator or hologram? That's a pretty good question, honestly. Ooh. Lost footage. Whoa. I'm getting all distracted looking at their stuff. I should stop. Ah. Oh goodness. Well, chat. Yeah, she did that TikTok and she wasn't even wearing gloves. I don't know. That was weird. It was like you're over there where it's freezing cold and you're not wearing gloves. Why? I don't know. My hands are weird. I'll wear gloves, but they feel worse in the gloves than out of the gloves, and I don't know why. Yeah, sounds about right. Hey chat, what is your favorite kind of comfy clothes to wear? I'll be honest, when it's cold, I pretty much just dress comfy. She did it for TikTok views to say she went outside in record breaking cold. That makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, I am a cozy, comfy clothes, pretty much all winter type. If it's cold, I just want to be warm. So I have like dark colored sweatpants so that they at least look somewhat nice. As nice as sweatpants can look. It's not like I go anywhere fancy. Honestly, most of what I do is drive people places, go to appointments. I have a lot of appointments. Or pick up a grocery order, and then I'm home working. So comfy and cozy as much as possible. Well, inside or outside, it really depends on if you change what you're wearing. If I'm home and Yaki is awake, I have certain clothing dedicated to the fact that birds are messy. And then I always change before I leave because obviously. So I have clothes that I already know. It's like, alright, for the next couple days you are dedicated, I don't care if the bird poops on me clothes. And then I have stuff stashed aside that once he's put away so I can get ready to leave. Clothes to change into. Cause whatever, it doesn't matter how quickly I clean it up off me, there's gonna be like a little bit of, yeah, no, that happened, so I always have at least 2 outfits a day. When it's warm, I wear shorts and tank tops or dresses. And when it's cold, I am in as warm and cozy of clothing as possible because the cold and I are definitely not friends. And for blankets, I have 2 fuzzy blankets, and I bought myself a new comforter because my other one was falling apart, and I just was like, okay, you can buy yourself a new comforter. You don't have to deal with this, Kyo. And in the summer, I still have to be covered up, so I have to sleep with a thin sheet just because, I don't like being uncovered and sleeping. Well, I wear the same stuff as I do in summer because I really don't like heat. But for outside, sure, perhaps a jacket. Do you wear, like, pants year-round? Like, long pants and stuff? I just have a Yaki is going to be a bird outfit, and then wearing out of the house outfit, or if I'm not leaving much after that, I will have a I'm just in the house vibing outfit that is not yakied on. But thankfully I have my own washer and dryer, so it's easy to just wash my clothes. You have 3 blankets plus sheets for your bed in the winter. Ah, 3 to 4. I have the 3. I technically have 4, but one of them is super, 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 super soft, and it's a smaller one. So that one is for nuzzling my cheek up against. I don't know why. "59 hours of footage from its Las Vegas residency over 7 years, found in a Warner Brothers vault in a salt mine." A salt mine? Huh. A salt mine? That's weird, but alright. So chat, do you like background noise at all times? Or do you like quiet? My comfy outfit is a shirt and underwear. Typically put pants on only when I have to interact with humans. I will be honest, chat. When it is super duper hot in the summertime, I am often streaming in just a tank top and a bra and underwear. Because I will get overheated and I don't want it. Nope. So yeah, if it's super hot, same. Silence is golden. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have an air purifier. I have a bigger one in the living room, and I have one in the bedroom because Yaki needs one, and it has to be on as quiet as possible. Because otherwise I can't sleep and it drives me crazy. I don't like sound machines. I don't mind Yaki's K-pop during the day because I've just gotten used to having music on during the day. Music is fine. Music is one thing. Random sounds drive me nuts. So even in the summer, if it's really hot at night, I'll have a hard time sleeping with the fan on. And though I tried numerous times to sleep with an air conditioner in my window, it makes my walls feel like they're vibrating. And then I can hear it and feel it, and I can't. I can't sleep that way. Your bedroom is a detached shed. I love the sound of rain on the roof. Real rain, I like. Looped sounds of rain on a sound machine or a no. And thunder, will scare me. If I'm trying to sleep, thunder will scare me. And I don't know why. It just, like, stresses out my ability to fall asleep. I need to chug some water. My mouth is dry as heck, sorry. Good evening, Inochi! Yeah, no, sound machines are awful. I don't like them. Yeah, I have tinnitus too, so there is there's definitely some ringing, right? Oh yeah, exactly. Thunderstorms in the middle of the day or evening, if I'm not trying to sleep, are fine. If I'm trying to sleep for some reason, thunder noises frazzle my entire system more than they need to. It's unnecessary, really. But what can you do? Not much. A mini split? I've seen those ones. I have windows that. Thank you, Inochi, for the gifted! Hey, look! Eden got a membership this time. Hello, Lotus. Welcome on in. Happy Valentine's Day, Inochi. Happy Valentine's Day, Lotus. Welcome in, everyone. Please, let's give some hearts in chat for the gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. Yay! Oh, actually, I don't think she did. Thank you. This is just normal me. I'm just holding some flowers because it's Valentine's Day. Give me just a sec. Thank you. Yesterday, I was wearing a cozy blanket for stream when I was doing Stardew Valley. Wow, my mouth is super dry tonight, chat. I don't know why. Yeah, I like the flowers too. There were other options, but I opted for blue. I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. Good. I'm glad I picked good music. I figured I wanted a change of pace from the other, background music that I use for other Satsudans. These ones felt more cute and Valentine's-y. In the very short time I had to pick songs, which, I didn't do until 20 minutes before stream started, so... Because I am super awesome at thinking of things to do very last minute. Is blue also your favorite color? That's awesome! My Valentine's was a normal day till stream time. So my chat is my Valentine's this year. For the second year in a row, honestly. Both of my stream years as a Vtuber. My chat has been my Valentine. Did you do deliveries today? I did too, but it was trash over here. So I only did 2 orders, and I don't know, last year was great. This year was not. Aw, thanks, movie. I am happy to be all of your Valentines if you want me to be. Yep, I am a total single Pringle. This is actually only my second year ever as an adult being single. Well yeah, absolutely. I have been working harder on loving myself too. But yeah, this is my second Valentine's as a single person, as an adult. Because I've always been in one long-term relationship or another. So it's kind of cool. Kind of weird, but, you know. It would have been nice to maybe have like ordered myself something special so I'd have like a surprise in the morning or something. But I didn't do it, so I think next year I will order myself a Valentine's Day present. But I probably won't take myself out. Exactly! Highly discounted chocolates. I went to Walgreens tonight. Well, yeah, but who else is gonna surprise me? I went to Walgreens tonight, because I had to pick up someone. And I was hoping that they'd have some cool stuff that, like, I could go get tomorrow and it's gonna be discounted. But sadly, no. They didn't have a lot left, and they were already putting up Easter stuff. Which was like, okay, fine, but tomorrow, chat, tomorrow, I'm gonna go to Target and hope that they have something really cool, to buy on clearance. And oh my goodness, 8 months! Dance your cares away, Kiyomi has a merch drop day. Let my charge card play down at Fraggle Rock, down at Fraggle Rock. Thank you for the 8 months of Radiant Songbird, Mr. Shoujo. Thank you, thank you. Yes. That's right, being single isn't bad, and being single can be a good thing because it's better to be single than in a relationship that doesn't make you feel good. Man, I haven't seen Fraggle Rock in a million years. Thank the gods. I actually remembered to mute myself there because you would have heard some demonic noises. I am not. I am only 347 years old. What do you mean? Is it weird? Context. I've always wanted a girlfriend for the longest time, and now that I have a girlfriend, sometimes I wish I was single just so I could help someone who is single, feeling down, say, be my Valentine? Ah. Yes, I am 347 years old, not 3,000. Yes, and this is true, Lotus. I have ended up in both of those situations, so it's better to be single than in a situation like that. Crimson be like, Kiyomi is 1,000. I know. Crimson is mean. She likes to pick on me. It's fine. I pick on her too, though. I've been single for far too long. Yeah. I've considered looking, but I don't know. It's been a complicated love life, so that's true. You do bring RPD to Dead by Daylight for her. Fraggle Rock came to mind because Shelby at Tech Tangents recently bought an RCA CED player, and one of his discs was a Fraggle Rock release. Ah, gotcha! True, she did get out. She was lucky. I bet. It's not that late. Come on, sweetheart. Right? Let's hope that one day we have good and supportive partners if we want them. Ah, CED is video on vinyl platters read by a stylist to read the signal. Huh! I've never seen one of those, I don't think. Alright, the salty killer. Let's see, a CED. Huh? Oh! Pretty. Oh. Cool. The AVGN has a CED player. Ah. They are known for breaking really easily. Yeah, they look fragile AF. Oh man. Wow. Those look cool. Tiger, what you doing? And a miracle is player work. That is a miracle. What? Mm. Well, it's that time. I need to go to bed. Actually, it's way past that time. But congrats on opening. Aw, thank you. Well, Dan, I hope you get some good sleep. I will probably have to head to bed in not too long myself because I only got 4.5 hours of sleep. Although, I should actually eat a proper dinner because, yet again, I didn't fully. It's been a weird day. A friend of mine won a CED player from a raffle. I had seen it demoed at homecoming, so I knew how to run it for junior prom. Cool! You gotta be in charge of playing movies at the VFW. Ah. Alright! The DVHS player. As HD video on VHS, yeah! Earlier today, I found out that my crush, boy BFF, had a crush on me. Aw, that's awesome! Well, congratulations on no longer being a single Pringle. The stylus is replaceable, so if you can find a new old stock CED stylus, they're good to go. Yes, I do need to eat better. Yeah, eating and then going right to bed is a problem. Last night I had to stay up late because I had to eat and then go to bed because otherwise it would have not been very nice for my heartburn. I did eat before stream. It was just that was my first meal, bigger meal. But I'm not at a lot of food for the day, so I should eat something. I don't know what though. I had food. I had some protein related food, so it's fine. Yeah. Tekmon has that deep VHS as well. Is that who we were watching, movie? I don't remember who it was. I think it was also working at the same time. Sometimes I am working when I am chatting with movie, on like a voice call. So, I don't always remember everything that goes on. Good night. Good night, Dan. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Yasumi. Linus. Right. Aww. So chat, what is your favorite way? What is your favorite thing to eat or drink before heading to bed? So like cozy snacks and drinks. What do you pick? If you had to pick something, the game Crazy. Oh my gods, yes, that thing was wild. Water really or milk? Well, no, you have your late night snack. I would call those your cozy little snacks, because you have them before heading to bed, right? Here's me still drinking coffee before bed. Ah, cookie and milk. What kind of cookies do you like? I really want yummy chocolate chip cookies. Chat, I have been eyeing this cute light blue stand mixer on Amazon, and it's only like 70, right? But it would make baking so much easier. But I've been eyeing it for like over a month now. And you left the bathroom. An apple cored into slices and in slices. Ooh. I love caramel apples. Alrighty, bye bye Lotus. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and happy Valentine's Day! Oh my god, next time anyone does something cool in a game and if I'm on mic, I'm gonna tell them that was the bomb diggity girlfriend. Oh my god. My friend, I dare you. I absolutely dare you, movie. I love the Japanese Hokkaido cream bread, and the chocolate version, and the coffee version. Those are wonderful, cozy. Have with my coffee at night. Sometimes on stream I'll mute myself to eat that. Or off stream I will eat them too. They're just, I love them so much. They're accepted good. I'm holding you to it. Yeah, I love those Japanese breads. It's like some Amazon, let's see. Ooh, my thumb stuck. What is the brand? It's not like a fancy, over-the-top brand, but I'm not a fancy, over-the-top kind of person a lot of the time. Stand mixer. Cheesecake today. Normal cheesecake? Like, New York style cheesecake? It is Kitchen in the Box brand, I guess. Yeah. They have a variety of colors, and you'd think that I'd want the darker, more medium blue one or the black one. The black one would be cool, but I'm in love with this cutie patootie here. It's just a cute little light blue one, and well, I mean, that's one of the options. The pink one's cute too. So is the light purple. Honestly, they're all cute, but I would go with the light blue. It is, isn't it? It's not super big, but it's not super expensive, so I'm trying to convince myself that it's okay to spend the money on it. But yeah, for me, I would say a cozy treat would be my coffee and the Japanese bread. Or yeah, that would be like my number one. And sometimes I just give up and just have like another protein bar or something, cause protein, gotta keep that muscle, right? Since it is, or well, more like was Valentine's Day, chat, do you have. Ah, you had a protein bar today. Awesome! Ah, hello, Red. Not much, just chit-chatting for Valentine's Day. How are you? Welcome on in. But yes, chat, since it is/was Valentine's Day, do you have a favorite Valentine's candy? Oh, you're recovering. Oh, goodness, what are you recovering from? Ah, oh, ah. Gotcha, gotcha. I guess you're in one of those places where it's legal to drink at that age, right? Those candy hearts? With the conversation hearts, the like chalky ones? Are those your favorite movie? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, the drinking age in the US is so weird. And this is from somebody who doesn't even honestly drink, so I just think it's very weird that for a place that's big on freedom and blah, you can't drink or smoke until you're like 21. It's very weird. You can get a gun and go fight in a war, but you can't smoke a cigarette or drink a drink. Sure, whatever. It's so backwards in this country in so many ways. Where you are, it's 19, but in Quebec, the drinking age is 18. Ah! I think Japan, the drinking age is 20? I don't know. I've never been and I haven't looked it up in a long time. Ooh. You're gonna tell me to snag it if you got the money. Shipping should be free. Yeah, I have had Amazon Prime for a bazillion years, so consider yeah, the KitchenAid is 300. Yeah, you gotta I wish we had an Aldi. We don't have an Aldi. Special flavored Kit Kats. Which of the special flavored Kit Kats is your favorite? And do you prefer like the American special flavored ones or Japan special flavored ones? I will be honest, of the special flavored Kit Kats I've had, I think the ones from Japan taste way better than any of the American ones. Ah, thank you, Ken. I appreciate it. I did a merch drop today, so yay. uh commissioned merch, art for merch. Yeah. Ah, thank you for taking a look. And happy Valentine's Day. I hope you've been having a good day. Did you do anything special for the holiday? I don't know if you guys can hear me because it looks like my microphone is not fully picking me up. So maybe I am too tired and quiet at this point. I don't know. Yes, 20 in Japan for sure. Okay, good. I saw that the new DBZ series is coming out on Blu-ray. Crunchyroll is doing a Blu-ray only release, no DVD at all. That's cringe. I do not like that, but it's not like I bought... Eh? Your ex? Oh, I thought you were with someone. I'm sorry. It's a multifunction item, so make use of it, right? Right? I want to bake. I want to make yummy bread and make yummy cookies and all that fun stuff. I still want to get needlessly, I suppose, just a standalone DVD player. Just to have in case any of my consoles that can play DVDs cease to function. And at some point, I would like to start collecting DVDs of shows and movies that I actually like. And I'm wondering if I can get DVDs of K-dramas that I like, but I don't honestly know if they ever go on DVD, because I haven't looked. It didn't occur to you that it was Valentine's until midnight after. Ah. You don't care for Dragon Ball. I mean... I should get DBZ. Oh... You were into like 5 months ago. Ah. I'm sorry to hear that, but... Yeah, life stuff can get in the way for sure. Well, happy single awareness, David. I mean, it is for me too, but you know. Someday, in my dream mansion... It wouldn't even need to be a mansion, it just needs to be a big enough house that I have special rooms. Someday, in the media rooms of my dreams, I will have a bunch of DVDs of the shows I like to watch, and the few movies that I love. Maybe I will like more movies by then. Yeah, people call Valentine's Day Single Awareness Day sometimes too, so... Well, what about you guys? Do you have a favorite Valentine's candy or treat that you like? I like to get them the day after. Ah, yes, exactly. I've honestly never had a standalone DVD or Blu-ray player. I've always just used whatever console I have that can play the discs. I think it would be nice to have a dedicated one just because. Piracy is a service problem driven by lack of availability and affordability. No, but Linder chocolate is really good. Yeah, that's why you get it the day after Valentine's Day when it's not so expensive. The day after holidays, or the days after, depending on if you can wait long enough, is totally the best for getting candy at the best prices. I am a sucker for York peppermint patties in cute holiday shapes, but what? The Linder chocolates, they go on sale at like Walmart and Target. They get like up to 50-60% off if they don't sell right away. That's usually when I buy them, when they're at least half off. They don't make Yorks? What? Where are you that you can't get York peppermint patties? Those are exactly the ones I like. I love the cute shapes. I do like other cute candy though. Seasonal shaped candies. For some reason, I am a sucker for the shapes. You can find them, but they're not common. That's so weird. I don't even live in like a big town or anything. And I can get them at even just like the Safeway down the road. You're gonna pass on mint and chocolate. That's okay. You know why? More for me. You like the Starbucks cookies that they change out all the time. Those are usually very hard cookies. I don't love hard cookies. Unless it's biscotti, but I don't count biscotti as a cookie. I like soft cookies. I really want to make chocolate chip cookies with M&Ms in them. So like chocolate chips plus M&Ms for extra yummy and extra cuteness. Your mom bought a Zenith player, which you replaced twice with the same Zenith models. Not a bad idea. Ooh, yes, the McDonald's chocolate chip cookies are so good. I know that they are just a cheap little cookie, and it's just like a basic chocolate chip cookie, but they slap hard. Yeah, I want to find the Yoshi egg cookies too. I know, it's just like a pre-made dough, yada yada, but I love those ones. You gotta slightly undercook them so that they're still somewhat soft because they get crunchy way too fast. Well, yeah, making your own is good, but sometimes you just want a single cookie or two. And you don't want to make a whole batch of cookies, because then if you make a whole batch of cookies, you might want to eat the whole batch of cookies. And your nutritionist and doctor do not look favorably on you eating an entire batch of chocolate chip cookies. Even if your body is happy that you ate a whole batch of chocolate chip cookies. Right now, I'm watching all the grown men fighting over Super Mario Old Spice. Wait, mint chocolate milk? This is where I showed a man where the biscotti was. The biscotti cookies were. And he said, that's not biscotti. I don't make a whole batch. I make it like 10 huge cookies that I call knockout cookies, because if you don't know how much sugar is in them, you're gonna go out like a light. Ah, thank you so much for the follow. I just want the cookies. I don't care for the Old Spice. I have no idea what you're talking about, Old Spice, with the cookies. Yeah. I really should make cookies. Cookies sound really good. I'm not gonna make cookies at 1:30 in the morning, running on 4.5 hours of sleep and not... I'm needing to get food, but I should at some point make the effort to make some cookies. I have the ingredients, chat. I have the ingredients to make cookies. I just need to do so. Yeah! I'm on 4.5 hours. Whee! High five, let's go. Super Mario Old Spice body wash? That's a thing? I mean, not tonight, but I am probably going to... Monday. I think I'm gonna make cookies on Monday. It sounds like a good idea. I like it when the cookies I make and store overnight in the plastic bag to cool turn decadently soft the next day. Oh, that sounds so good. I don't know about needing... Princess. Princess Peach. Old Spice. I'm not sure about that. No. The merch isn't limited because it's just a print-on-demand kind of thing. I might eventually make the Valentine stuff limited after a few months. We'll see. I originally was gonna have a merch drop back in December, but the art I commissioned wasn't done until literally Christmas Day. I had hoped it would be done earlier in December because it was Christmas-themed stuff. So, I have that gets to sit around until this coming Christmas, or, well, November at least. Her scent is called Castle Crush. Okay, that's honestly kind of cute. If the cookies are spreading out, chill them in the fridge for an hour. The quality seems good from what I've read. So yeah, I hope so. Ah, hello! Welcome on in. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Like an in-game event. Yeah. We'll see. I might make some very standard kind of merch that's like a year-round thing, and then do the holiday drop ones at time. According to Nintendo, Mario got friend-zoned by Peach. The friend zone is so tricky, chat. I'm pretty good too, kinda sleepy. Running on not a lot of sleep, and it's 1:35 in the morning here. I'm already thinking about potential summer type merch, depending. You feel bad for Mario? Princess Peach is Mario's friend. I mean, was there ever really anything that kind of said that they were ever actually together or anything? Bowser is better for Peach anyway? I mean, if she's into it. Mario is a sewer plumber, Peach is a princess. It wouldn't work out, even if Mario is earning plumber's rates. But isn't he like a really bad plumber? Like, he's not even a good plumber. Like, he seems pretty bad at his job, to be perfectly honest. This is true, but just because he risked his life doesn't mean she has to date him. Mario... 3 AM for you, 4:30 for you. The time zones be time zone in chat. Thankfully, I can just wake up, feed the pets, and get a little more rest in the morning. And tomorrow is Sunday, so I can nap, hopefully. And before Peach, there was Pauline. Sorry, trying to wiggle my spine a little to hopefully make it stop hurting so much. Thankfully, I have an appointment with the pain clinic, so hopefully we can get more imaging done. It's been a while. Pauline has made a comeback lately. Well, that's true. But how's that mean? Mario clears crabs from pipes. He's got skills. Well, it is technically Sunday for me too. It is 1:38 in the morning on Sunday, so technicalities and all that. I don't remember Pauline very much, to be honest. Hmm. Oh, it's afternoon for you. Goodness, yeah, gotcha. Alright, so Kid Pauline is adult Pauline's daughter if you look into the lore, and Pauline from the original DK is Kid Pauline's grandmother. That lore sure does be Lauren all over the place. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for stopping in. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Alrighty, chat. Wow. Thank you for the stretch redeem. Let's do a big stretch, chat. Oh yeah, that felt great. It's been a long time since somebody's done anything other than the coffee routine. I'll have to look into it, because I don't know what she looks like, I don't think. Oh, chat. Alright, let's see. One last cozy / Valentine's related question for you to chit chat with. Alrighty, Mr. Shoujo. I must shut my eyes or I will black out with my laptop on. Oh, Yasumi, got the Virgin page bookmarked. Alrighty. Oh, Yasumi, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you have a great sleep, and I will see you next time. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye-bye-bye. Alrighty, chat. Let's see. Pick this or that. Do you prefer hot cocoa or tea? I personally don't really like either. I'm not much for hot drinks, but if I have to pick between the two, I would definitely end up going with hot cocoa. Um, I've tried to find tea that I like. It's not worked out super well so far. But I still need to try the sweet matcha powder that I bought. I still need to try it cold because I tried it hot that one time, and it was 0 out of 10. You want a white hot chocolate? You know what? I think that might be okay. Yeah. Crimson really likes white chocolate. I'm not huge on white chocolate personally. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Another question. Do you prefer rainy days or snowy days? It's raining a little bit here today. Not as much as yesterday. But if I had to pick between the two, I am 1000% picking a rainy day. I do not like snow at all. Even though I'm stuck living up north, it's mostly because I cannot afford to move. And I had to move up here as a kid because I had no choice because I was a kid. And I have yet to get away, but someday, chat, I'm going to move away from a place that gets snow on the regular, cause 0 out of 10 for me. So I would pick rain. Between the two of them, I would 100% pick rain. The snow does. It needs to disappear. Alrighty, chat. I think at this point, I am super duper tired. And it is getting harder and harder for me to focus on finding stuff to talk about. This is pretty long for Izatsu, for me to be perfectly honest. So, you know. Aww. Thank you, Ken. Well, you know, if you do, you do, and that would be amazing. But yeah. And you do need a keychain. Yeah, I need to get myself a keychain too. I guess I would technically have talked through a Lord of the Rings film. Yeah, I mean, when you put it that way. Alrighty, let's see who we can raid out to. Is she actually streaming? Lord of the Rings is a good way to chat. I haven't watched a Lord of the Rings in a million years. I actually think I only watched one of them. I always think of 3 hours as Lord of the Rings length time, which is still pretty long. Like, that's pretty long for a stream, I would say, right? I mean, it's not super duper 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 really long, but 3 hours is decent. It's easier to do that playing a game, to be honest. Titanic 2 was 2 VHSs long. Yes, it was. Man, I wish I had the energy to do 5 hours long. Only sometimes, only sometimes. My longest was 7 hours. And that was a lot. Alrighty, chat. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, nope, not that one. We are gonna go ahead into... I don't know how to pronounce that. Purna? I don't know. We're gonna go to Purna's stream once we move on over. So let's go ahead and move on over here, which is gonna look a little awkward because I was so big. There we go. Alrighty, chat. Thank you all so much for spending your Valentine's Day evening with me into this very early part of the morning. Thank you for all of the love and support and encouragement on my very nervous first ever merch drop, because I was terrified. We are gonna go ahead and read on out with a dazzling raid. Alrighty, chat. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button or the follow button if you are on Twitch. I hope that you drink yummy drinks, eat yummy food, take care of yourself, and stay hydrated. Please make sure you get some rest, oyasumi, and until next time, stay sparkling! Jane! Don't forget, we are gonna raid out with a dazzling raid on YouTube. And of course, I'm gonna take a quick moment to say a thank you to my super starling, the Movie Man 60054, and Radiant Songbirds Vocal, Mr. Jojo, and Plague Bunny. Thank you all so much. Happy Valentine's Day once again. Bye.